Receivers are bunched together. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's second down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return.
And your Washington Huskies will take over first and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the one after is good. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. He's going to hand this off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble now. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Louisiana Tech 14, Washington 7.
The Huskies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tight end makes the grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He's across the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a sophomore making an impact play. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. The ball is caught. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there.
And your Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. There's the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense back on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Washington. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st down here for this offense. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Washington.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And here's the handoff. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll test the right side here. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Armstrong. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Catch made by the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down and 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Cannot escape it down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Harris. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, the football comes out.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And there's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Washington 35, Louisiana Tech 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough.